I received these beautiful shell Cordovan boots by Meermin last week, and I want to share my experience today. You probably want to know how they fit, if they are comfortable or if they have a long break-in period, and whether they are good value for money. So I will cover all of those points in today's video. And full transparency, Meermin did send me these boots to try, but I'm not obligated to give them a positive review, so I'm gonna share my honest opinion in this video. After they arrived, I noticed that they looked a little bit different from online, because as you can see, they look darker and also more brown on the images than they actually do, because in real life they actually lean more towards burgundy than brown, and the color looks great with jeans. Now I think they look incredible, and even my friends who are not really into menswear also commented that they really like the boots, which is pretty rare to be honest. They come with 2 shoe bags and additional shoelaces. So let's talk about sizing. This was my first experience with Meermin, and I was a bit unsure how their sizing would work, so in this case I decided to go with the Japanese size because it's usually the most accurate one. As a reference, my foot measures about 29.2 centimeters in length, which translates to roughly a Japanese size of 29.5, so that's a UK 11 or EU 45. With most brands, I actually wear either size 47 or 46, so ordering 45 felt a little bit strange to be honest, so I decided to go with size UK 11.5 or EU 45.5, since with boots I generally also wear thicker socks, but luckily it turned out to be the right choice because they fit perfectly. Now for loafers, I probably would have gone with size UK 11, but for boots, UK 11.5 was spot on. If you check out their website's last information section, there are actually some great tips to help you figure out the best size. And if you're still unsure, you can always send them an email to ask for more help. Let's move on to comfort, and this is where I actually had some concerns, because the number one thing that I read online is that Meermin shoes oftentimes have a really long break-in period that can take several weeks for some people. And I think that because of the rubber sole and also because the leather in general is quite flexible, it's not really rigid, they were actually really comfortable right from the start. So I wore them for about 4 hours on day 1 and I had 0 complaints. So in terms of comfort, I would say that these boots are a great choice for longer walks, even on day 1 already. But keep in mind that this is my personal experience, yours might be a little bit different. Now let's take a look at the overall quality. The shoes are Goodyear welted, so they can be resold in the future if necessary. When you read reviews online about Meermin, you will notice that there's quite a few people that mention inconsistencies in quality control, which is kind of understandable at this price point because Meermin is an entry-level brand for Goodyear welted shoes. And as you can see right here, there are some minor blemishes here and there, but I didn't find any major issues, and overall they are very well made. I would say the only 2 drawbacks I noticed would be that the leather is a bit thin and flexible, which is good for comfort in the beginning, but it also means that it will develop creases or rolls more easily than thicker Cordovan leather. Also, the color of the finishing is not that uniform. As you can see, it looks a bit inconsistent, especially around the creases. Keep in mind that at just $375, this is one of the most affordable shell Cordovan boots on the market. And at this price point, the build quality is pretty impressive. Occasionally, Meermin also offers boots in shell Cordovan by Cordovan at $590 as part of their made-to-order program. So if you want to step it up a notch, then you could also go for these. But of course, they also cost $200 more. I read one review online that actually summed up these boots perfectly, because basically what they wrote is that at this price point you would feel comfortable wearing these boots in situations where normally you might not wear more expensive shell Cordovan boots. For example, if you bought others that cost maybe $800 or $900, you may not wear them on certain occasions, but these ones can be a great option for daily usage and a great entry into shell Cordovan shoes. To wrap things up, Meermin's burgundy shell Cordovan boots are a pretty solid entry point for anyone interested in high quality boots at a pretty reasonable price. They are very comfortable right from the first use. I think they look fantastic, and in my opinion they are ideal for someone to explore shell Cordovan shoes without having to spend $600 or more on a pair of boots. If you would pick these shoes, would you go for the black or the burgundy version? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope this review was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a like and a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.